Hello, everybody. I'm so thrilled for tonight's live and giveaway. We are doing a huge giveaway tonight to celebrate a brand new offer that we have here at Educate and Rejuvenate, a brand new exciting opportunity. So when you're here, make sure that you pop into the chat because we are also going to be doing a giant giveaway tonight. We're giving away a $150 credit to our website shop. So that means you could buy a ton of resources, right, with that $150 credit. So when you're here, pop into the chat, let us know you're here, because to enter to win that gift card, all you need to do is comment, and that will get you entered in to win the giveaway. So we are so thrilled for this live tonight. So the reason why we are here, okay, and I just got Instagram sharing. There we go. We're good to go. Say hello when you get here. Tonight, we are doing a huge giveaway. So drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what grade you teach, where you're tuning in from. We're picking someone from the comments to win the $150 gift card, which I'm or the credit to our shop, which I'm super excited about. And then let me know if you know somebody who is a teacher. You have a teacher friend. Make sure to tag them in the comments. That will get you extra entries as well. So the reason we're doing this live, if you are tired of, just tired in general, who's been feeling tired? Let me know in the comments if you've been feeling extra tired lately, because we did a survey recently with a lot of you on our Educate and Rejuvenate email list. We had over 600 of you take our survey. We got so much feedback on everything going on for everyone in our community. And we've been hearing a lot of burnout, a lot of feeling tired, a lot of just needing something to help you get through the day. And that is why we created a brand new option for you. Because another thing we heard is that a lot of you are noticing that so many TPT sellers are coming out with different memberships, right? Like everybody has a membership, right? Where you can access all of their resources. And we even have a membership, which I think is super awesome. We have the Educate and Rejuvenate Club. It is our signature offer. It is still the number one thing that we do here. We have coaching, we have our events, we have our resources, but we wanted to create a new option for those who just want access to all the resources for a one-time payment, not an ongoing membership. So that is why we created the Google Drive. Now, I'm not seeing, if you have not popped in the comments yet, I see that some of you are here watching, but I don't see any comments yet. If you want to be entered to win that gift card, make sure that you comment. We're giving away $150 credit to our shop to somebody who is here live. So go ahead and do that so we can get you entered to win. Latrice, hello. Hello to Latrice. Hello, I see some of you here. Amazing. So again, tag your friends in the chat. Tagging friends is extra entries. Anybody you know who's a teacher or a homeschool parent or an admin or a parent who likes to supplement with their children with fun resources, tag them in the comments, because that is going to get you extra entries to win the giveaway. So this new option we created, it is not the same as the Educate and Rejuvenate Club. If you are in the Educate and Rejuvenate Club, you should have received an email about the Google Drive, because it is going to be another way you can access our resources through the app. But if you are not in the club, if you're just part of the Educate and Rejuvenate community, maybe you've purchased a resource from us before, and you want to learn more about the Google Drive, that is what we're here to do tonight. So today I'm going to give you a sneak peek into the Google Drive. I'm going to show you around. We are going to show you the special offer that we have going on just for the next couple of days, and also how you could do a payment plan for it as well if you don't have all of it up front, but you really want to get in on this Google Drive deal. Okay, I'm seeing more of you hop in. Hello. Again, make sure to comment on this live on whatever platform you're on. I see we have some on different platforms, so make sure that wherever you are that you pop into the comments. We'll be able to see it come up no matter which platform you're on our end, because we're in StreamYard, so we can see all of them in here together. Hello, Marie Chris. Hello, everybody. Okay. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Okay, all of you are entered to win. Good PM, everyone. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to share my screen. Do you all see this screen here? So we have a brand new option for everybody. And again, I see some of you in the comments who are already in the Educate and Rejuvenate Club. If you're in the club, you do not need to purchase this. If you are a lifetime or annual member, or you've been in the club longer than 6 months, you already have access. If you're a monthly member and you have been in for 1 to 5 months, you get 20 downloads per month. And once you've been in the club for 6 months, you unlock this at no extra cost, the Google Drive. But if you are not in the club and you just want to start out with our resources, or that's all you're interested in, we now have our full Google Drive of resources available to purchase. It is going to be on Friday, it is going to be $4.99 for access to everything, which if you actually went in and purchased each resource, it would be over $6,000 and probably a lot more than that. That was a conservative estimate when we first launched the club. And now we've added even more resources since the club has been launched. So there are so many resources that you get for that $2.99. I will show you inside the drive. I will show you a bit more here as well. So here's what you want to know. So again, it's unlimited lifetime access to the Google Drive. Hello, Brenda. We've got you entered to win the giveaway too. And remember, if you have any friends who might be interested, feel free to pop into the chat. Any questions that you have, like what is this Google Drive? How is it different than the club? Why should I want to know about this? How is it different than TPT or from buying resources on your shop? I'm going to try to explain all of that. But again, I want to make sure that I'm super clear and that any questions you have are answered. Okay, so this is, again, a one-time payment. So it's not a membership. You've probably seen a lot of TPT authors come out with memberships to access their resources. We have a membership called the Educate and Rejuvenate Club as well, but it's not only resources. It's resources, coaching, our mobile app, events, everything that we have to offer inside the club. This is a one-time purchase of just the vault of resources. So you get lifetime access to all the resources. It doesn't include coming to our events, the coaching, the meditation library, the book clubs, any of that, but it's every single resource that we've ever created in one Google Drive. So you'll see we have so many. You can go through and see what teachers have said about the resources. We have print and digital options. We have holiday resources. We have tons of like sub plans and sub binders. Yes, plus anything we make in the future. Yes, Kinsey from Team Educate and Rejuvenate is in the chat. She put together this drive for all of you. So it's everything we've ever created, everything we will create in the future will be added to this Google Drive vault. Lifetime access, no more additional purchases. But if you're like, I want in on this, I want the lowest price, but I can't pay $2.99 up front, no worries. You can do a PayPal payment plan. Just at checkout, select PayPal and hit pay later, and you'll be able to either divide it into 4, the PayPal pay in 4, or even up to 12 months, depending on your PayPal account. So you can get access to all of those resources from the drive with a payment plan instead of with paying it up front. But then that payment plan is going to end eventually, right? And you'll still have access to all the resources, lifetime access. So that's the difference. It's not like a membership where if you cancel, you no longer have access. You'll continue to have access to these resources with the Google Drive. Okay. So if you scroll down here, it tells you a little bit more about all the resources. You'll want to read through that. You'll also see that we have in our product shop, we have over 2,000 resource or reviews. So if you're wanting to see what people are saying about the resources, you can definitely check it out there. If you want to see like kind of a preview of what's in it, you can also go to our shop. So all of the resources in our shop are in the Google Drive, obviously, other than my coaching packages. Everything is in the Google Drive. Marie Chris says the SEL bundle resource is a gold mine. Yes, I love the social emotional learning, and I'll show everybody that. We'll get into that. But you can go through, again, if you're wanting to see kind of a sample for yourself, like maybe you're watching this later and you're not able to tell me what you want to see. You can come to our shop and see everything here that you will get inside the drive. Also, if you prefer looking at TPT, everything in our TPT store, again, we've had over 21,000 reviews on our TPT shop. Oh, where did the live video. I suddenly don't see. There we go. I see myself again. I was like, what happened? Hello, Shelly. So glad you made it to the live. Everyone, again, just a reminder, is more people are tuning in. When you comment on this live, you were entered in to win $150 credit to our shop. And right now I am talking all about our brand new Google Drive Resource Vault, which is forever lifetime access to all current and future resources that we have made at Educate and Rejuvenate, which is formerly Wife Teacher Mommy. I know that some of you were like, wait, what is Educate and Rejuvenate? We rebranded a little under a year ago to Educate and Rejuvenate, which is the name of the event that we've been putting on for a few years, but we just applied it to our whole brand. So we realized during our survey that some of our audience didn't know that we'd rebranded still. So we're going to try to get the word out a bit more about everything. Shelly says, hello. Latrice says the sub plans are great too. Yes, the sub plans are definitely one of my favorite resources that we offer. They're definitely our best sellers in our TPT shop too. As you can see, they show up like right at the beginning here, like over 3,000 reviews on our sub binder. Everybody loves that. It's such a handy resource. Okay, so again, I see more new friends. Make sure that you're commenting on the live so you get entered in to win the $150 gift card. We are going over our Google Drive Resource Vault, brand new option where you can get, for a one-time payment, access to all of our current and future resources. Marie Chris says, I also use the reading comprehension for my 8-year-old. I love the story and questions, and it really helps for reading comprehension. I love it. Yes, I love the reading, and we have so many different reading comprehension passages in the Drive, which I would love to show you all. Okay, are you all ready to jump into the Drive? Because there is so much in here. So here's, I mean, it's like a giant Google Drive with tons of folders. That you're going to see. It's very well organized as you get into it. It's going to feel like you're opening present after present after present of so many resources. And again, we have resources for pre-K through 6th grades. We have year-long curriculum, which I'll show you with our 36 weeks of skills practice. We have sub-plans and binders. We have printable and digital of almost everything we offer. So whatever you prefer. We have organization, like planners, teacher-focused tools like that. We have holiday and seasonal resources. So whatever holiday or season is going on right now, there's always something fun you can pull to use with your class or with your own children. We have research units. We have other full-length units. We have writing, math, reading, social studies. We have homeschool specific packets. We have tons of done-for-you printables. And again, everything new that we add. We have money, time telling, ASL. We have so much. Kinsey here in the chat could tell you even more because I was creating them at the beginning, and then I hired Kinsey. She was like for years, like full-time creating resources. All of them are in here that you're going to get access to. I mean, you can even see, I wonder, would it help if I zoomed in a little bit? Is it like really tiny? I'm going to zoom in a little. That might help. Or maybe I can I like take myself off? April said she's so excited for this. Yes, I am so excited for the Google Drive. Or try the list view. I've never done that before. How do I do that, Kinsey? Try the list view. Is that going to be helpful? Can I even like move this over so we don't see? No, Google's not letting us do that. That's fine. So a little higher on the right. Oh, is that going to help? Oh, there we go. Okay, that might help. And then we can zoom in a little bit. Amazing. I'm learning new things right on the live. Is there anybody else who didn't know you could do that? Because I've been using Google Drive for like 12 years or more. I don't know. I did not know you could do that. Learn new things every day, don't we? Okay, so you can see there are like a million folders here. And each of them has folders within folders of so many resources that you'll have access to. The great thing is with it being Google Drive, you'll have a search so you can go in and kind of type in what you're looking for. It can help pull it up. But really, once you buy it, you're going to want to jump in and explore this thing because it's so much fun. You'll see in here, we have our 36 weeks of skills practice. These are, this organization is crazy. Definitely a work of love. I wish my brain is this organized. You can thank Kinsey on Team Educate and Rejuvenate for the organization, which is incredible. Like, even as I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, like it just makes it so much easier to like weave through, because even our team drive was like, because we had different people create resources at different times, right? And people would organize it differently. So she got our team drive organized with it and then made a version for all of you. But we thought we'd be able to just duplicate it and like take out the like original files. We couldn't. So she rebuilt it again for all of you. So it was a labor of love for sure. Kinsey from the team says, work is the only area of my life I am organized. I feel you. Mary Chris says it always shows up as the list view. Didn't know there's another way. Okay, so there is. There's grid view and list view. Isn't that beautiful and wonderful and good to know? Okay, so in here you'll find we have tons of different year-long resources. I know that Mary Chris says she loves the social emotional learning. So let's start with that. So you'll see we have that for pre-K through 6th. If anybody says grade level, let me know your grade level if you're here, and I can like really customize this for you. But otherwise, I'm just going to select 3rd grade right now because it's nice and in the middle, and I taught 3rd. I love 3rd. So here we go. Again, we always have a print and a digital version. I'm going to open the print right now. And then you'll find the file here. You'll be able to just open it right up. You can print it from Google or you can download it. And you can just see, again, this is a 228 pager because it is an entire year curriculum. Oh, Latrice said 3rd grade. Perfect. I'm showing 3rd grade right now. This is an entire year-long curriculum for social emotional learning. This one is like daily activities. So we go through the 5 pillars. We have self-awareness. We're still in there, I think. Yep. Integrity. Like, again, look, like you can just scroll through. I know I'm going really fast because I want to show a lot of things, but so again, this is not just like like even just one curriculum. And when you think about like a curriculum, you could easily spend $300 on a full curriculum, but this is like just one of the many resources inside the club. So I'm not even a third of the way through this one right now. It's huge. So that is our 36 weeks of social emotional learning. I'm showing 3rd grade right now. I see 5th grade in the comments too, Chris. So I'll pull up 5th grade as well. We can kind of scroll through quick. And now you'll see with these, they are differentiated. So you'll see there are similarities between the grade levels, which can be like, again, depending on the grade level, right? It might be completely different, or it might just be leveled up or leveled down a bit, depending on what it is, right? So for social emotional learning, there are more similarities than say like with math, right? Because they're doing, that might be more drastically different, right? Like we're talking like barely learning multiplication or like decimals, right? So, but in here, a little more similar. So you'll see it's a very similar format. But the great thing that I love about that is that you can pull the same resource, like even if you're teaching, let's say 5th grade, for example, or you're teaching 3rd grade, you probably have students who are at different levels if you're teaching in a classroom. Or if you're homeschooling, you might have your own children at different levels, right? And the great thing is you can pull the same resource, but at their levels. So you can meet each child. It makes it a lot easier to be able to differentiate and bridge those gaps wherever the kids are at. So again, this one's a little bit longer. It's 256 pages because usually when they get into the older grades, there are a few more pages added just to add, some more difficulty, some more challenges for those students. Okay, so again, that's kind of a sample of that. There's no way I could actually like fully do it justice and show you everything that's in here, but I'm wanting to just kind of give an overview. And again, this is just one product line. So that is the full year of the 36 weeks of skills practice. There's also one I love is the math reviews. So let's pull up 5th grade because 5th grade, Chris said that in the comments. Again, anybody else who wants to see something for their grade level, or if there's even like a certain subject or thing you're looking for, let me know in the chat because there's a very high chance that there's something in the drive, in this folder I've already got pulled up that will meet that need. So here are the math reviews. I love these because they can just be like a little daily practice, but you can use them however you'd like. Obviously, that's why we didn't put day 1. We just put review 1 because the way I use them is by day, but you might want to do they do a page each week, or it's one of their centers or whatever. So we left that up to you. So we just put review. but there are 36 pages, the idea being that they do one of these each week. So lots of practice of different skills that they need to know throughout the year. So that is what the quick math review looks like. And again, we have those for lower grades too. So let's look at kindergarten. It's easiest to show, to just scroll through the PDF. So that's why I'm doing that. But I will show a digital resource here shortly too. Chris says that would be nice for homework. Yes, right? So again, and I know some of you in the comments are in the club. So again, check your email, because if you've been in for 6 months or longer, or you're on annual or lifetime, we already sent you an email with access to it. And if you're new to the club and you're on the monthly plan, you'll unlock access at 6 months, and you already get 20 downloads per month just via the website in your membership. So just want to make sure that those of you who are in the comments in the club are like, wait, what about me? We've got you. So again, we've got all of these. It's the same pattern, right? But obviously at a kindergarten level instead of 5th grade level, right? So yes, they're great for bell work. You're totally right about that. Oh, and it did the thumbs up because I was doing a thumbs up. I love when it randomly does that. Okay. So I love this 36 weeks of skills practice. Again, we have it for so many different topics. But again, this is only the first of many folders, right? Most of you are probably past the 100th day of school now, right? But a few weeks ago, that probably would have been a really fun one to grab, and you can use it for next year, right? So we've got an upper grade and lower grade version of that. Not going to go through the whole thing, but see, we've got like so many fun activities in this drive. Let's go to something a little more timely for now. We've got our ASL unit, American Sign Language, at-home learning packets. These were what we created during COVID, but they're still super helpful for homework and everything now. They're really like shorter versions of the 36 weeks of skills practice with some fun activities in there. There's the back to school open house. Again, we've got so much, like if you grab this drive now, you're going to have some fun stuff to get you through the end of the school year. And then as you have time to dive into it even more over the summer, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I am so much more ready for the coming school year than I ever knew or anticipated, because like there's so much in here. Okay. So we've got the beginning of the year reviews, right? Again, for the beginning of the school year, birthday bulletin board, board games. We got a chores toolkit. We've got stuff for parents in here too. Classroom decor packs, class jobs, a pizza party pack. We got a guide for our club members in here. We've got a creative color pack. This is just a fun color activity, I think, right? I can't even remember everything we've created just because like there's so much. Yes, tons of maternity leave stuff for anybody who's going on a maternity or even a paternity leave. Yes, activity bin resource. I use it for my 3-year-old. There's so many options in here. We've got tons of directed drawings. These are just so much fun. The kids love them, so we made quite a lot of them. So we've got upper and lower grade versions. And the great thing is they have writing to go with it too. So they're not just like drawing the picture, but then they like do some writing about it too. So like, what kinds of foods do frogs eat? Where do frogs live? My story about frogs, right? So they can draw the picture. It can be art, but they can also practice some writing as well. Maternity, I see question marks about that. Yes. So for teachers who are going on maternity leave, we have some really fun stuff. We have maternity leave sub plans for 1st through 5th grade. But even if you're like, because Marie Chris, they know that you are a homeschool mom. Okay, this needs to be downloaded. So I will download it because it's so large. It's too large to preview. So downloading that. But those are huge resources. Let me see. It's like downloading on my computer. But they basically have baby themed activities. Like, so it can be like, my teacher is having a baby, and really fun. These just like were one of my favorite fun ones to make, honestly, because I made these ones. These were back in the day when I was making all of them. Oh, but it's not going to let me share that screen. Darn it. Okay, but it's so cute. There's so many fun activities in there, but we've also got like a pregnancy announcement activity where they kind of do like the secret message. And the secret message is my teacher is having a baby. Super cute, right? We got a gender reveal. And we've got, so like, you know, it's fun and they get to graph, they get to do their guess and make bar graphs on how the class voted. And then there's maternity leave letters to send home. There are different versions. You'll download it in a PowerPoint and then you can edit it. So that's all the fun maternity stuff. Unfortunately, with my screen sharing, like it's not letting me share the maternity leave plans because they were too big to show right in here, but they're really cute. We've got our drag and drop seating chart for the teachers here. That is so handy. So you can easily like move around where students are. We've got an adjective unit, capitalization unit, figurative language, phonics, sight words, and reading game. We've got a sound wall for those of you who are wanting to add those to your classroom. I know that's like, we're really getting into that with the science of reading, right? Want to make sure the kids know their sounds, right? Okay, upper grade sight word games. And again, that can also just be used, like not necessarily for sight words, but for anything else. Field trip pack, fire safety unit. We have goal setting for the new year. Oh, hang on. We've got just a general goal setting toolkit. We've got Google Sheets data tracking to help you keep track of data. We've got graduation resources to help like have kids graduate from their grade level and end of year awards. Trying to just get through. I think at this level, I just need to kind of show everybody what's in here and then pop in the chat if there's a resource you want me to pull up so you can see it. And we've got tons of handwriting practice. We've got tracing lines and print letters, silly facts. My children love the silly facts. So I'll pull that up really quick. So they're just like funny facts, right? Like we lose up to a liter of fluid while sleeping every night. And they can trace it and then write it. Really helps with the kids who are struggling with handwriting, learning cursive letters. And then we got the silly facts for cursive too. We've got bulletin board for your birthday. We've got a health and hygiene unit. Whose kids need that, right? Your students or your own children needing support with health and hygiene. This is a really cute one where they get to just shower people with love, right? I wish it would just save my spot. I have to like re-scroll every time when I'm going back. The candy math activities, these are also a favorite. They are so much fun. So coming up just next week, right, is St. Patrick's Day. So if you grab it now, you can prep and get these ready. So we got, I know we saw first grade in the comments. So these are for Lucky Charms, right? And there's so many fun activities that they can do. So we got like graphing, counting, sorting, greater than, less than. We've got, and look how cute those are. I mean, we added the hats for each holiday onto them. They're so cute. But we also have Mad Libs, but then for, they can pull out a marshmallow for one of them each time, which is fun, or for the adjectives, or for the nouns, I think it was. I'm like trying to remember off the top. Party packs are so fun. Yes, you're right. Stacy says, so cute. I love it. Marie Chris says, I feel like you have a resource for everything. I feel like we do as well. There's so much in here, and we'll continue to add more. I'm really excited for everybody, like even our club members, that the Google Drive is going to be an easier way to find everything and just really grab what you need right at your fingertips. And then anybody can come and they can purchase access, one-time payment to this Google Drive. So you can have access to all these resources and everything else we have to offer forever. Like, how amazing is that, right? Okay, so let's keep going. We have holiday, Mother's and Father's Day activities. We have party packs. Yes, these are what Kinsey was just talking about. We had these for basically tons of holidays, like all the main ones. So let's see. I would open spring for rain. Oh, St. Patrick's Day. That's next week. Let's look at that. So St. Patrick's Day party pack. And the fun fact, the party packs have pages at the back with lists of the other products that go along perfectly with that holiday season. And again, once you have access to the Google Drive, you will have access to all those other products, right? So when you go through, there's some fun, again, there's like a word scramble, word search. These are just fun things for having a party, right? So they're not like as educational as some of the other ones. They're just so much fun. And we've got like the banners and everything, but then we have all there are tons of banner options, scrolling through those. But then again, there's all the resources that we recommend, like the educational ones that we recommend grabbing to go with it. So you have access to all of it when you buy the Google Drive. And again, Kinsey, any thought that you have, pop in the chat too, and I'll make sure to share it out loud and share it to the screen, because she knows even more about a lot of these than I do, just because it's so much to keep track. She was like, for years, that's all she was doing, 40 hours a week, pumping out these resources for everybody. So there's so much in here. And I'm really excited. It's kind of given me a renewed excitement about everything we have to offer. Like, just seeing it in this format is so, like, I don't know, it just has me pumped up. We've got holiday punny cards. These are just like cute gifts to give out to your students or coworkers or friends or family. We have spelling activities that are holiday themed. So for example, again, I'm just going to go with St. Patrick's Day since that's next week. We have an lower and upper grade. We'll go with lower grade. Again, we got, oh wait, I opened the Halloween one. I clicked on the wrong thing. That's fine. We'll show Halloween. So, because Halloween is fun, right? Who loves Halloween? I love Halloween. So in here, you will see that there's like a spelling word list that has to do with the holiday and just fun pages to go along with it. That you've got the weekly spelling list, you've got the spin and spell. And again, we also have a full year spelling resource that is the same format with all these fun activities. And then we also have versions of these activities, like if you have your own list you need to use or that you want to use, that you can just do the activities with any word list as well. So all of those are also in the drive. So much fun. Okay. So where were we? We were at the spelling activities. Oh, these right circle draw, these are for the young ones, and I love them. They're just really cute. Let's look at Easter. Let's go a little bit more ahead. So these are for those who are learning their alphabet and numbers, right? So so definitely for the younger kiddos. Oh, we need to get the actual Kinsey will get on that right away. Right, Kins? She's already on it. So we accidentally got the preview file in there instead of the real file. But again, I'll just pull up one of the other subjects to show you, but you'll see like it has this Easter numbers journal. I do these with my little guy. He's 5. So he does these. So we have 0 through 20. 0 is always kind of a funny one. Can you draw 0 flowers? But again, you can write all the numbers, write, circle, draw. That's why it's called they circle the correct one, and then they draw. And we have those for math and language arts for each holiday. And then we also have non-holiday themed versions too. That's just one for the younger kiddos. Again, we've got other things that are just for the higher kiddos too. Jennifer says, this is so exciting. I'm so glad you're excited about the Drive. We are thrilled about the Google Drive and all that it has to offer our community, those who want to grab the Drive so they have lifetime access, those who are in the club to have another way to access and easily find the resources that they're looking for. I really think it's going to be quite the game changer for everybody to just easily be able to find things through the awesome organization that Kinsey put together. And again, you can always use the search feature. I'm not going to because it will pull up our entire Drive, not just this. So it would be a little crazy, but once you pull it up, you would be able to do that, which would be awesome. Okay. And then, we've got the homeschool planner here. The teacher planner would obviously be further down because it's alphabetical. We have the teacher planner. So those are printable and digital versions of our planners that you'll be able to, again, you're not going to have to buy a planner every year anymore, right? You could either use the printable or digital version from the Google Drive. That alone could pay for this, right? And then we have math basic command units, math easy as pie. Those are just cute pie themed worksheets that we have in there. We have math fluency, single operation. These are not themed ones. We just have different versions. We have like addition and subtraction when kids are really working on that math fluency. Oh, and this is for the Google slide version. So again, you'll click to, I realize I haven't showed a digital one yet. It'll just have you make a copy of a Google slide. Usually it'll be way quicker. It's probably because I'm screen sharing. There we go. And then the kids can do it right in here, right? And then there's a different link for an answer key for you because we don't want them to have the answer key, right? Too many windows here. There we go. And then let's see, that was the single operation. The I Spy. Yes, Vanessa was just saying, I love the I Spy. These are so much fun. And these were so much work for Kinsey. I remember when we first came up with this idea, I'm like, oh, these won't take too long to create. Oh, they took long to create, right, Kinsey? But they were worth it because they're so much fun. So we have versions of the I Spy that span, you know, quite the age range or the skill level, right? Because we have just basic counting, which is really the I Spy by itself, right? Because all they need to do is count how many there are. So these ones are shorter because it's just all they're doing is counting how many of each the animal there are. But for those who are in higher grade levels, let's say, for example, they're just starting to learn addition. Then for that same one, instead of just having the I Spy page, it'll then also have like, now they use this as their key, right? So they have like the cute little ladybug, the chick, the sheep, all of that. I'll be like, oh, they look, how many ladybugs did we have? How many of the bee did we have? And they do that problem, right? Is there anything on Women's History Month? Yes, there is. We have a Women's History Month research unit. And I believe it's also mentioned like in some of the monthly theme packets, there are activities as well. Like the, I believe it would be, yeah, it's March. It's Women's History Month right now. Crazy. It would probably be in a bunch of the March packets as well. But we do have in the research units, which would be, let's see. Again, I should have spent a little bit more time like diving through this before I went live. So thank you for your patience. I know it is in here. Kinsey, are the research units like organized together in a research unit folder? Do you know? Latrice says, sounds great. Thank you. I believe we have, yes, I know we definitely have a women's history unit. Yeah. Gotta find it though. You know, when you're live or you're like teaching and you're just like, wait, like, where is something? Oh, just science and social studies and then research. Oh, right. Okay. Social studies, U.S. government. Oh, Kinsey, are you joining? What happened? Can you all still see me or is it black? Okay, I see me again. It like went black for a second. Oh, you're finding it. Okay. It should be in here. I know we have it. While Kinsey's finding it and letting me know where it is, I'll just kind of keep going through and we'll probably like land on it. And it'll probably be like, oh, it was right there the whole time. Oh, here we are. Science and Social Studies Research Units updated. Here we go. So we have women in history. It's not labeled Women's History Month because really we want to be able to do that whenever we want, right? Whether it's March or not. But we have a full women's history unit here. So definitely check that out. And we have tons of different topics too, like ancient civilizations, animals and habitats, author study. I love the author study one. It's so cute because then they write a biography about the author. So fun. We also have a create your own research unit. So it's kind of the same template of all these research units on whatever topic you'd like. Dinosaurs, extreme weather. This is holidays around the world. This one's really fun in December. Human body, landforms, life cycles, penguins, scientists, inventors, so many topics. Okay. And then we have, after the I Spy, which I showed you all, But let's go up a little bit higher. Let's go multiply and divide decimals. We're going all out. So then you'll see here again, it's the same thing where they use it as a key. So they would do, right, 0 point because they're decimals. And then they would multiply, they would find what their answer was up here, use this as a key to fill in the problems. So wide variety there. And then we've got our Money Madness, US currency unit, monthly art activities, monthly themed homeschool lessons, monthly partner cards. These are fun for assigning partners, like just simple but so cute. I love these. Like, so you can assign partners. So fun. And then we got monthly reading passages. The reading passages are incredible. Like, holy cow, they're so good. Let's look at April. Just pulled the print version. I'm going to go with 4th grade. I don't think I've pulled up 4th grade yet. And you'll see just so much fun. So the prank, right? Because again, it's April Fool's Day. And the cool thing about these is they are differentiated in that there is a high, medium, and low for each grade level. And then in every one, we activate their background knowledge. Then there's comprehension questions from the text, and then deeper thinking questions that get them thinking about what they read as well, making inferences, things like that. So, and then we have half page and full page question pages in each of those. So I love those. We've got reading challenges. We got a book study packet, reading passages. Those are the non-monthly themed ones because we got monthly themed and not monthly themed. Number comparison, alphabet tracing, a different version of the punny cards. We've got 2. It's not a repeat. There's different versions. You can pick which you like best. We've got a cell unit, fossils, living and non-living things, outer space, plants, rocks and minerals, weather and water cycle, all those topics we dove into. It's the end of the day. Sensory bin toolkit. So much fun. We got shapes. Like so much stuff in here. Snow day packets. These are fun for when you have a snow day or just anytime during the winter. They're fun winter activities. Community helpers, U.S. government, special education subplans, the updated version of them. We just let you have both versions. You can pick what you want. Spelling activities for any list. So whatever spelling list you're using, you can use those activities. Student profiles. These are like info pages about your students that you can fill out, completely editable. The sub binder, the sub plans, substitute word of the day that helps behavior management when you have a sub. Summer learning. These are like huge resources that are like 8 weeks for over the summer of practice of basically reviewing everything from the school year, and they're fun and summer themed. We've also got a survival guide for the first week of school. We've got our teacher planner, and then we have the version of the teacher planner that is like the physical planner. But Kins, it looks like we might need the PDF in there. It looks like that might have been missing. So again, we'll like double check little nitty gritty details. Do you have a business plan resource for kids? My 3rd grader is planning to open a store with her classmates. Kins, do we have that yet? If not, we could definitely add that to our list because I think that would be a really fun one to add. Stacy says, sounds like you thought of everything. We really do have so much in here. We also have teaching the model for kids. So that is, for those of you who are familiar with the self-coaching model, it is what we use in our club and what I've talked about during our events and in my book, Educate and Rejuvenate, that I've got right here. It's a mindset model that helps you to realize that our thoughts drive our feelings, drive our actions, and our results. And this is the resource that helps you to teach it to children. So we've got that in there. We've got telling time. We've got themed short-term subbinders. So like the smaller version like of the subbinder, we have different themes. So if you want to change out your theme each year, we've got it. We've got an alphabet toolkit, board game pack, so you can like turn whatever you're teaching into a game. These vacation resources are so much fun. We've got them for road trips, cruises, or going on flights, which is fun to either use with your own kids if you are a parent homeschooling or you just are a parent in addition to being a teacher. They're also great for if you have a student who's like, I'm going out of town for a week, and you can just print that out and know that they have something to do. When the parents are like, you have their work for them, you can just give them that so they can have something that works for their trip. And then we've got the monthly writing prompts and the secret student ones. Again, all of these are so much fun. We're already at 45 minutes, which is like crazy long, and we like barely scratched the surface of what is in here. I would love for you to be able to explore the drive. Secret student is so fun. My kids love those. Vanessa said, I love them too. This is actually one of the ones I started. Actually, the very first product I posted on TPT ever was the Secret Santa. That was the original version of this. The design is better than the initial one I originally created and that I did with my students. It was not this pretty at the beginning. But it's so fun because the kids, they practice writing, but they also, and when you download it, you'll be able to actually type the name here. Obviously, I'm just in the Google preview. So again, always make sure you fully download the resource. If it's not just like a print and go, if you need to do any editing to it, make sure you fully download it. So that would be, you'd want to come up here. I can't see it because my camera's mounted, but there's like a download button near the top. Oh, here we go. You would go right in here. If I look at the other screen, I can see. There we go, under where my camera is mounted. You can do that. It has a story. Here's where you type the names, who's assigned to who. So you can keep track because inevitably the kids will forget. And then there are writing prompts for them to write like something nice about their classmate. So fun. And we've created them for throughout the school year. So you could do one every single month if you wanted to kind of keep that kindness going, that classroom community. So much fun. Okay, so anything anybody is wanting me to show before we close out the live tonight? Let us know. Otherwise, we will be ending this live shortly. But what I do want to show you again is if you are wanting to check out the drive, and again, you're not in the club yet. I see some of you here are in the club. So if you're in the club, check your email for information for members about the drive. But if you're not, this is like our initial launch offer of the Google Drive. On Friday, it's going to go up to $4.99, which is still an incredible deal for lifetime access to everything that's in the drive and everything that will be created. But right now, for the special launch pricing, you can get it for $2.99 for a one-time payment to access all the resources in that drive now and forevermore. So you're going to want to check it out. Again, it's a one-time payment, or you can use PayPal to divide it into installments. But again, that would be a one-time payment plan that as soon as that payment plan is paid off, it's paid off, right? And it's yours forever. It's not like a lot of the resource memberships where just for resources you're paying each month. And then we do have the club where if you want to be able to continue engaging with our community at all our events and everything, that is our membership, but we don't have a resource only membership. Instead, we have the Google Drive Vault. If you are just like, I just want your resources, I love your resources, I want all of them, this is the option for you. And now is the time to grab it while it's at the very best pricing. So, okay, if you're watching the replay, yes, you're still going to be able to it is through tomorrow. It's just tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it's already Wednesday, huh, Kinsey? For some reason, I was thinking it was Tuesday. So it's like 24 hours left to grab this deal. So if you're watching the replay, you're still going to want to get on it quick. Okay, perfect. And Kinsey already fixed that one. That was the preview. Again, our team is so fast. So if there's ever anything that you notice and you're like, I need help with this, or I have a question, or I'm struggling to find this, and even if it doesn't have to do with the drive, if it has to do with the app or something in the club or our events, like always reach out to our team anytime. We are very responsive. We want to get back to you. We want to make sure that you are taken care of. Yes, or if there's a preview instead of the actual file, because it was a lot for Kinsey to go through, like so much. So I am just so grateful that she went through and created this drive for all of us to be able to utilize. Okay, so we do have the best team. I love our team for sure. Okay, so our winner of the giveaway is Jennifer Jasper. So Jennifer, congratulations on winning the $150 gift card. If you can email us at hello@educateandrejuvenate.com, we will make sure to get you that prize. But then again, if you do not yet have access to the Google Drive, if you haven't purchased it yet, or you're not in the club, make sure that you check this deal out. Even if you're a little bit curious, just come look at the listing, read a little bit more about it, or go explore the shop. You won't be able to get into the drive to explore, but you can come to the shop and see everything that is in it and information about everything that is in there. Over 55, let's see, is it over 55? Because there's 55 and then there's an arrow. Like, it's so many resources. Okay, it's 55 pages, but that is a lot of pages of resources that you will unlock access to with this Google Drive. Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. If you have any questions, please reach out to our team. I'm not seeing anything else in the chat. So I am so thrilled to be here with all of you. It's been so much fun tonight. And again, reach out to us at hello@educateandrejuvenate.com if you have any questions. Sometimes if you comment on the video, we'll try to see it and respond, but sometimes we don't see it. So again, email is the best way to reach out. And we will chat soon with everybody.